Welcome back to another before the new week begins with our hero, our favourite human being, Ben Armstrong. There are just a few recent developments which kind of made me, I don't know, laugh, cry. I don't know. You'll find out. Either way, it takes the piss. Ben Armstrong tweeted yesterday, so 30th of September, so Saturday. Hey guys, Monday morning, the new generation of Ben Armstrong crypto begins. So this video here, he's outside what he says is his new office space. His new studio office, where he's going to be doing his new streams with AJ here. Yeah, we find out at the end of this video that it's going to be a third person. That's J Chains. And according to the video that, what's his name, Altcoin Daily did with TJ, all these J's are getting me mixed up. AJ, J Chains, TJ. So according to that interview he had with TJ, this guy, J Chains, see how it's getting confusing? He is the person who left based on disagreements with Ben. TJ said that he is the person who left. That was mentioned like 20 minutes before in that interview, because he and Ben had disagreements. So now it looks like he's come back to Team Ben as opposed to Team Discover. So there's three of them now. That's not the issue. The issue, that's fine. Like they're moving on. That's great for them. Good for them. But what's interesting is if we go back to here, right? This is the tweet where he does a video and he's asking people for money, donations. Please donate for my legal fees and all that rubbish. That was 11 days ago. And he gained over 200,000. Probably towards the end of it, probably 300, 400,000. Who knows? I didn't check after that. But at least 200,000 was donated to Ben. Assuming 200,000 goes towards his legal fees, he's left with nothing, right? So what does he have to do now? He has to sell things to be able to afford this place. Running costs, startup costs. Startup costs are huge. He's got to pay probably a 6-month deposit on this place. He probably has so much equipment he's had to buy. I've got some things up right now. So standard studio equipment is like microphones and things. So I've got this up. This is like $1,500, which is nothing to Ben like 2 months ago. But right now he seems to be in a desperate situation where he's asking people for donations because he can't fill up his gas for his car. He can't get around properly, guys. Yeah, but in the end, he has managed to sell that and his car, from the looks of it. 10,000 miles on this car. Maybe he was picking up Cassie and driving to Carlos's house one too many times. Coming back to this, say a 6-month deposit of that. I don't know how much this is. I know he lives in Atlanta area. So let's say rough estimate. He's got a big office, space. Let's say 50 grand. I have no idea. I've never done anything like this. But let's say 50 grand. Deposit, 6 months. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe one of you can tell me how much that sort of thing is. So we've got that. We've got the microphone costs. We've got computers or desktops that he's taking in and bringing in. You've got office equipment such as seating area, chairs, lighting, whatever else you can think of that goes into an office for that the show he was on before. Bear that in mind, what you see visually, and the back end, making sure everything's fine, going well and all that. And then you think back to this, and you think, where did this go? Have you spent all that 200 grand already? Do you see, it's such a weird and scammy thing to do. I'm going back to that word. It is. Because where did this money come from to afford all this stuff and all your equipment? And was it this? Does this factor in those costs? Because if you sold this and this, you are really cutting it fine for your deadline to get in here Monday morning. Do you know what I mean? That's really like pushing it for time. That's lastminute.com situation right there, just so you can stream. His house looks amazing. That kitchen area, beautiful. That looks great. Like that's a really good. People could argue that's a green screen background, but no, that's actually his kitchen. I don't know. What do you think? Am I just being picky? Am I overthinking this? But it just seems really just sketchy. This whole thing is sketchy. I mean, we know this man is the most sketchiest person in crypto. Look what he did. He got himself arrested. He went to Carlos's house and put a show on for everyone, giving everyone in crypto a bad name. Lucky Bitcoin ain't go down to 1,000 with that. It would never go down to 1,000. But the whole point is, I don't know how he was able to afford this. Can someone tell me? Was it this stuff that was able to fund it? Who knows? Who knows? That's the mystery of today. How are you able to acquire these funds and you couldn't afford a week ago to fill up your gas tank for your car? Am I going insane? Like, what is going on? And for this place as well, are they expecting to get sponsorship deals? Because if they're looking for super chats and ad revenue, it's not gonna do very well. Or super thanks that you get on YouTube videos now, it's not gonna go down well for those running costs. Did you pay for your wife's credit card in the end? Are you using your wife's credit card for all this? Who knows? It's just frustrating to me because I'm really dragging this out. Because this video here takes the absolute piss. You raise 200 grand from your audience to pay for your legal fees. You then put on a massive show for everyone. You're all happy and then you get arrested. Pathetic? Yes. To then, from this, donations, right? I can't afford gas for my car. To then getting an office studio with 2 other employees now. Call me crazy. Something doesn't add up here. I mean, I'm broke as a joke, and this guy seems to just be getting away with everything. Can't stand people like this. We're going to see what happens. We're going to cover his new stream tomorrow. I'll do a video after that stream. It's also as well, they'll be streaming at the same time, probably as Discover Crypto. It looks like that. Discover Crypto is going to just go downhill really fast. I just don't like his behaviour and what he's doing. Just, you get flashbacks of this. Hardcore flashbacks of this when you see this, when you were doing this, selling stuff, which you should have been doing before asking for people's money. Sell your own shit. Pisses me right off. We'll see what happens tomorrow with that stream. It'll be very interesting to see what happens. What they talk about, they're not going to want to talk about Bitcoin, especially on the first stream back officially with a new place. Let's tune in. I'll be tuning into that, and then I'll be doing probably a video about it after. If anything happens, if it's really dull and boring, probably not. Might just do a very quick one or a short. Short seems to be doing well these days. Alright, that's me out. I'll see you on the next one.